Hello collectors, welcome to episode 38 of Statue Talk. I'm your host, Joe Prodzik. With me as always, the Kato Kid, Kwong Tran. Now, Statue Talk is a show where Kwong and I share our thoughts and opinions, on upcoming statue previews, pre-orders, and share with you some updates to our collection. Now thanks for joining us on this week's episode. Kwong, hit the music.
I am your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Alright, Kwong, it's been a whole 2 weeks since our last episode. Last weekend, Kwong and I went out to Silicon Valley ComicCon.
Yep.
And had your picture taken with?
Tom Felton.
From?
The Flash and Harry Potter.
The Flash and Harry Potter. Mm-hmm. I didn't know you were such a Harry Potter geek.
I'm really not. I just liked him in The Flash, and I just told him not to die. It was good.
So this was my first time at Silicon Valley Comic-Con.
This is my second time ever being at a Comic-Con. Wait, was it a Comic-Con? Yeah, was it?
Yeah, we usually go to Wizard World.
Yeah.
And I've been to... I think only Wizard World too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd been to more. Oh, you've been to like Star Trek and all that stuff too, right? That's why.
Yeah, different types of conventions, but not comic book conventions.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was alright. I really liked the display that they had in the middle of the convention. We saw Kato in there, saw some Batman, a bunch of cars. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, they had a lot of Star Trek celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
John Cusack.
Yep.
Some Grant Gustin from The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I took my wife and daughter there who wanted to also meet Tom Felton because they're Harry Potter fans, so they got to do that. And the merchandise there was just okay.
It was like some parts, a lot of... Usually, I'm guessing, well, since this is my second time, there was a lot of art prints. There was a lot of statues, but they're only 1/6 scale, and that's something we kind of don't dig ourselves into, so...
I wouldn't say there were a lot of statues.
Oh, well...
I would say there was one spot that had some cheapo statues.
Yeah, true, yeah.
That we didn't really care to barely even look at, right?
Yeah, they're mostly Hot Toys, and yeah,
Hot Toys and mostly toys.
Yeah.
Action figures. Mm-hmm. Of course, comic books, but
yeah.
Generally you don't want to buy comic books at Comic-Con.
Because you said it's too expensive?
They're usually, overpriced. I did have my eye out for one. I was looking for Infinity Gauntlet 9.8 CGC, but...
Is that usually expensive? Or?
No. A couple $100, I think.
Okay.
And I had my eye out on the new Nightfall Omnibus. It just came out, Batman, that I just showed you. Mm-hmm. I didn't find that either. But I was also on the lookout for some sick art prints.
Oh, yeah. You got the Star Wars one, which was really cool. I was glad you got it.
Yeah, I bought an art print from actually Star Wars Celebration. It's a Star Wars Celebration art print. They must have not sold them all out at Celebration, but I like it. It's a pretty cool...
it was cool.
Pretty cool art print that I couldn't resist. Only $100, but it's going to probably cost me a couple $100 to get it framed.
Yeah.
It's pretty big, pretty large size, so I'm definitely going to want to have it framed rather than buying a buying a frame and doing it myself.
Yeah.
So other than that little trip, what else have you been up to?
Nothing for me. I've been definitely looking for a fort ever since that, 2 weeks ago. Spent the week at my girlfriend's sister's place, and she had a 4K TV, and I was like, wow. I was just like really impressed because, for me, I have a 1080 TV myself in my room while watching TVs and playing games and all that stuff. When I watched the 4K TV, I was like, shit, this is actually really, really clear. And I was like, fuck, now I want a PlayStation 4 Pro to play Kingdom Hearts in 60 frames per second in 4K. And I was like, just going on about it, and I was looking through it, and I found a really good deal for like $1,100 for a 4K TV, 55-inch with the PlayStation 4 Pro. But then I was like...
So both for $1,100?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, dude, that's a hella good. I still knew it was a TV. I specifically wanted
That's
to.
about regular price.
Yeah. But then I was like, I just have a feeling when E3's going to come out, Sony's just going to be like, hey, we're going to make up another PlayStation 4 to compete with the Scorpio or something. I don't know, but that was a huge reason why. Because I felt like what a lot of people have been having is PlayStation 4 Pro, they're having a lot of frame rate problems. I just don't know, maybe because Sony just hasn't tapped into the actual equipment of the PlayStation 4 yet. But that a lot of people are saying like it's not that great compared to like people who specifically played the new Final Fantasy. That game didn't get the 4K and 60 game. Well, I don't even think it's 60 frames per second in 4K right now currently. And a lot of people are saying that's kind of lame. And honestly, that's something that I would be kind of annoyed at too. Because originally I would be like, I wanted to buy it and just play literally Kingdom Hearts, the whole collection in 4K, which I could now, but I was thinking like in the future, there's going to be frame rate problems for like other games. So I felt like that's kind of a little weird.
So you can't play Kingdom Hearts on PC?
No, cannot.
That's the reason.
Yeah. Because I totally would if I could already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the huge reason. So I just have a feeling they're going to come out with something just something new. Just I was really, really edging for it. And I was like, I really, really wanted it. But I already have a PlayStation 4. Like, if I didn't have a PlayStation 4, then jumping into the PlayStation 4 Pro would just make so much sense. But since a lot of people are having frame rate issues, I just... something I had to pass on, just wait on. I'm not super edging to play the game right now, specifically, even though I don't really play anything else. But that's something I wanted to get the TV, but if I got the TV, I think I needed a 4K player too. So, yeah.
Yeah, you probably would, right?
Because it would just feel a little awkward, I felt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been like looking into for the past 2 weeks.
So did you actually buy it and then cancel your order?
It was like in the cart and everything, and I was like, no, I'm good. That's when I texted you. I was like, I got it. No, I didn't.
So what statue are you going to buy instead? $1,100.
$1,100 I originally wanted. I was still itching on that Nightwing from Prime 1, but then I still didn't like the portrait on it, so that's something I still had to continue to pass on. I'm waiting for the Joker to see if we can get more pictures of the Joker from Prime 1, because it looked kind of iffy for me. The Red Hood one I liked a lot. The Joker, though, I wasn't really like, wow. I was like, it's good, but it's not like the one good. The Red Hood, though, did look really good.
So for me, I've just been on a Star Wars kick since Celebration.
So why didn't you? You're not going to finish Andromeda? You just because of Star Wars hype, you just jumped into it?
No, I'm gonna finish Andromeda. Okay. It's just really long.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of side quests. Mm-hmm. Same thing happened to me when I was playing The Witcher.
The Witcher, yeah.
Yeah, sidetracked in so many side quests. I'm just doing side quests. And I thought I was good on side quests. I went back to the main quest. I did a mission. Come back. Hey, here's 10 more side quests for you. I'm like, oh man. So I'm stuck on side quests.
Yeah, because that's why I thought when you said it was like a big galaxy, I knew there was going to be a bunch of side quests.
And I'm 50 hours into it, so put it on hold. I didn't play it last weekend. Played a little Star Wars Old Republic.
Didn't you beat the actual story, but now there's some like new stuff?
Yeah.
Expansion stuff?
Yeah, playing extra stuff. Just something I can jump into quickly.
Just once in a while.
And then today I bought Dawn of War 3.
Yep. And I'll buy that asshole.
Just came out yesterday. I haven't played it yet, so I'm gonna...
How's the reviews for it right now? I haven't even read any yet.
I haven't really read any yet either. I think around the 8 range. Because
the graphics look great. That's what I'm looking forward to playing it.
Yeah, so I'm looking to get my Warhammer 40k on. Mm-hmm. Just been on a Star Wars kick, so I watched... finally finished watching Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Okay.
Finished through the Lost missions. The way I could start on... get caught up on Star Wars Rebels. Mm-hmm. And then ordered some Hot Toys. Yeah. Which we'll talk a little bit about later. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to. Not a whole lot. Working, driving.
Yep. The usual.
Going to the gym, watching TV, going to sleep. Yep. Those are my days consist of. So we don't really have a long episode today.
Actually, really, when I was thinking about it before coming here, I was like, it's going to be really... It was kind of slow. Saw little teasers. Definitely a lot of teasers from Prime 1, but that's just Prime 1.
So we have stuff to show you from CoolProps. Yeah. A couple pre-orders from Prime 1, and definitely a lot of previews from Prime 1. Mm-hmm. We have a pre-order from Pop Culture Shock. Yep. A couple pre-orders from Sideshow. Mm-hmm. And
I think like a few teasers from XM.
Yeah. A few teasers from XM. Yeah, XM did not post any pictures from Thailand ComicCon, so we don't have anything like that. There are some floating around from people who attended the event. Yeah. Especially some videos. There's a lot of videos on the XM Studios Hong Kong Facebook page. Mm-hmm. But XM Studios hasn't posted a picture gallery or anything like that. They're usually pretty slow to get stuff like that out. Mm-hmm. So, when they do, we'll cover it. Yep. Until they do, you're just going to have to search and find for that stuff yourself.
Yep.
Be patient. But most of the stuff...
Most of the stuff
already seen.
Covered, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just actually printed and whatnot.
Yeah.
I saw a few videos.
Yeah, so let's get started with this week's previews and pre-orders. Right, Kwong, first up is a bust from CoolProps.
Yeah, it's this, I think, didn't we see this like really, really long time ago, or this is just brand new?
I don't know.
It looks really... I don't know. This looks very familiar.
So last week, I don't know what day was Alien Day. Yeah. What day was Alien Day?
I think it was Monday? Monday, Tuesday? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Early in the week, I remember that.
I don't know. I didn't know aliens had their own day.
I didn't know either until you posted it on Facebook. Yeah.
So lots of people posted previews and like the new stuff. I think there's a new trailer and whatnot.
Yeah,
the movie comes out next month around my birthday.
Oh.
Which is mid-month. And so CoolProps put up for pre-order this Geiger's Alien life-size head prop replica, available for pre-order on the Sideshow website. Limited edition to 1,000, priced at $1,799.99. Payment plans as low as $202.50 per month. Estimated arrival December 2017 through February of 2018. So this is based on the 1979 movie Alien. The monster created by H.R. Geiger haunts fans with its name and appearance still to this day. Now, it looks really cool.
Yeah, it really does.
Really awesome. I hear, though, that people who have actually received some CoolProps
statues,
that the production doesn't quite match the prototype.
That's weird.
Yeah, so for $1,800...
It has to, right? All right, come on.
For $1,800, you got to deliver.
Yeah.
So hopefully CoolProps can get it together with this piece, because if you're going to spend $1,800, you want this to be super, super good. Yeah,
because I remember, I think it was last year, we saw a few pieces like this too. Like, I remember there was a blue one. We saw the dog human one too. I remember that in the past. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember those look really cool as well. Because I remember I really like the blue one. That's the reason why this looks super familiar.
Yeah, so the Alien bust is available to pre-order on the Sideshow website now for all you Alien fans out there. So now, Kwong, let's talk some Prime 1 Studio. Yep. Let's start with all the previews and teasers that they've been putting out there. Mm-hmm. Like a couple every day.
Yeah.
Now, I think at the time I saved these to my hard drive, I knew what they were. I don't know if I remember what they all are anymore, now that I'm seeing them just in an image gallery. Mm-hmm. So we'll just start with, I think I flashed this on last episode, a little work in
for like 3
progress
seconds.
Of, this is a Predator.
Yep.
Right. Then we have, I don't know what the hell this is.
Yeah, it's a new game called Modern Combat Versus. Apparently they recently got the, Prime 1 just got the license for it, even though the game hasn't came out yet from what I'm aware of, because I did look it up. Definitely developed by Gameloft, I think.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
And so this is a teaser for
Superior Megatron
to go along with that.
Superior Optimus Prime.
Superior Optimus Prime in that fictional, well, obviously fictional, alternate universe created by Prime 1 to go with the Josh Nizzi designed hybrid Transformers.
I'm really looking forward to actually seeing this.
Me too.
I'm not going to try to get it because it's going to be super expensive, but it's going to look great in the pictures.
Hopefully I might consider them if they're $1,000. If they're more than that, I don't know.
But didn't our Superior Superior Optimus Prime was like $2,000, right? Or has it not come up yet?
It has not come out yet, Qualm.
Okay.
So next now these aren't really in order. So we got a teaser of New 52 Batman.
Yeah, something that you look really forward to, and I'm kind of hoping you getting this too, because this one looks really cool. I know that you dropped the other New 52 statues, but this would look really nice because you're a super huge Batman fan. Would be cool.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm into this is because it's going to be in quarter scale and not 1/3 scale.
Exactly. Because originally we were thinking of the Hush line because that's something that we were kind of looking forward to, but since that one was in 1/3, this one being in quarter scale is perfect.
Yep. And then we're seeing a teaser of Guts in his armored form. So a little teaser from Berserk.
Yeah.
And then more versus.
Modern combat versus,
Yep. And this looks like this is
Bale Batman.
Yeah, Christian Bale Batman. And he is being made in both half scale and 1/3 scale.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people, the people who've been getting the Prime 1 Studios half scales, a lot of people like them actually.
They do.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing Huntress.
Yep. I think we've seen a teaser of her like a week ago or some last episode, but finally got to see her face.
Yeah, so this will be from the 1/3 Hush line.
Got it.
And we're seeing teaser of the Flash.
Yeah.
Looks like
I think this is a different Flash compared to the Flash that we've seen, right?
movie Flash, right?
Oh, movie Flash, okay. Got it.
Not movie. No. I don't know. TV show?
No, this is definitely not the TV show.
So this could be from the Justice League movie.
Yeah, okay.
Movie line. Right?
Yeah, because I remember his suit is like super futuristic looking.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the TV show suit looks like.
Yeah. Definitely not like that.
And so their Prime 1 announced that they were going to be working on a quarter scale Daredevil.
Yeah, which would be interesting.
They showed some art here. They teased some art here, but the art isn't what the statue is going to look like at all. Just something that they like.
Which was kind of weird. I was like, what?
They announced that they were doing a Batman Nightfall, but they also said it's going to be 1/3 scale, which makes me out.
Yeah, I feel like
it's going to be super, super fantastic.
I think like Prime 1 is like focusing specifically on 1/3 scales recently. Most of all their stuff is 1/3.
Well, they do them big, right?
Yeah.
They do them big. And we have, speaking of cool props, Prime 1's big announcement on Alien Day was that they were going to be working with CoolProps on some Alien collectibles.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So hopefully the problems that CoolProps has had with their production pieces will fixed by working with Prime 1.
Yep.
We're going to take a look at Griffin.
Yep.
Did we show this one before?
No, not
Griffin.
this one. Griffin or Griffith?
Griffin.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is his normal form, not his demon form.
Yeah.
The Berserk line is going to be really cool.
Yeah, it really is.
And this looks like the back of a Predator.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people were saying just recently too.
A lot of people looking forward to Predator and Alien from Prime 1.
Yep.
And now we're finally getting to see more of the Arkham 1/3 Catwoman.
Yep.
A lot of people waiting on her.
Yeah.
And I really like the design of
in her in the game, definitely,
Now you're going to see a little booty. Yeah, looks
nice.
Yeah, she'll be cool. Yep. And that's it. That's it for the previews from Prime 1. So, all those previews, Kwong, what's the most exciting for you?
I'm going to say Batman. Because I think that's something that...
Which?
The quarter scale one from the New 52.
Yeah.
Because that's something I have a feeling you're most likely going to get, even though it's going to be like $750.
I'll predict closer to 1,000, but
Really?
You really have to see we're really not seeing enough to predict prices here yet.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was going to pick one that I'm most excited for of these teasers, it would be Nightfall Batman.
Yeah, Nightfall Batman.
Even though I'm kind of out of the 1/3.
Yeah.
If it was quarter scale,
definitely
it would be a lot of these Prime 1 statues, if they were quarter scale,
you would get them. Yeah.
I would probably get more of them. But just the 1/3 scale can't do anymore. Yeah, so let's check out some of Prime 1's pre-orders that they had for the last 2 weeks. So the first pre-order from Prime 1 Studios is from Suicide Squad.
Yep.
Jared Leto, Joker. 1/3 scale. Limited edition 750. Priced at $974.99. Payment plans for as little as $109.69 a month. Estimated arrival April through June of 2018. Sideshow exclusive is an alternate portrait. So the statue is approximately 29 inches tall.
Wow.
And contains already 2 alternate Joker portraits. And the Sideshow exclusive means you get an extra. So, Kwong, what did you think of Jared Leto Joker? We saw him at some con, and now we're seeing him for pre-order.
I'm not a huge fan of him specifically. Does look kind of cool. Does look gangsterish, which I think that's what he originally was going for. So it's not bad. Portraits look okay as well. I just don't think they are menacing enough, I want to say. They look just kind of boring. It's kind of that's the way I look at it. They look just kind of boring. But I do like that they have a lot of texture, specifically for us. When we were looking at the Harley Quinn one, the texture on it was really great. This one, same as well. Prime 1 doing crazy stuff on the texture. That definitely looks like mixed media leather or something, but that looks really cool. Definitely like the way that it looks and how the texture is all there.
Is it close enough to Jared Leto?
This one, I kind of want to say it's closer than Harley Quinn.
I don't think it's closer.
Nope. Okay.
Maybe it's closer. Maybe it's a little bit
I think
closer.
it's a little closer.
I still think, I think the scale of these makes it more difficult to match an actor's license without doing like a 3D scan. Personally, I would like to see a statue with the jacket off.
Yeah, I agree.
That way you could see all those crazy tattoos.
Yeah.
You know, that would be... If I was going to get a version, which I don't do the movie statues, but if I was going to get a version, I would want one with the jacket off.
Agree.
Or a mixed media version where you could take the jacket off. But, I mean, Suicide Squad fans, I think would be happy with it. Someone, I think, described him as a Hot Topic wannabe or something. Like, looked like he got all his clothes from Hot Topic.
Sounds like... Yeah, I can see that.
Is that where the Joker shops? Does the Joker shop at Hot Topic
Probably.
to get all his gear? He looks like he might, honestly.
Yeah, he does.
But, you know, I think Hot Topic designs its clothes based off of... I think it's the other way.
Yeah.
That is available to pre-order on Sideshow's website now, and the exclusive is still available. Okay, the next pre-order from Prime 1 is a bust of a statue that we saw a couple weeks ago.
Yep. Evangelion, I don't know what's the armor, type 0?
The Eva Test Type 1. So this is a limited edition bust, limited to 1,000, priced at $349.99. Estimated arrival September through November of 2017. It does have LED light-up functions on the heads, and it's approximately 14 inches tall. So this is for the people who want a little bit of Eva in their life, but
not the whole
don't
thing.
want 1,000.
Yeah.
Was it 1,000 plus?
Yeah, it was definitely 1,000 plus. Because there was
1,000
a lot
plus
of
dollars, right?
Definitely a lot of switchables on that one.
So a little bit more reasonably priced alternative for the Evangelion fans. Is that what this is from?
Evangelion. Depends on how you want to say it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
The next Prime 1 pre-order is very gold.
Yes.
I love gold.
Do you?
No, I don't. My wedding ring is like 3 different colors of gold. But otherwise, I don't like to wear jewelry. So, we have the Megatron Gold Edition Transformers Generation 1. Limited edition to $350.
Yeah.
Priced at $999.99. Estimated arrival July through September of 2017. So this is the gold variant of Megatron.
Yeah, a lot of people originally, some people didn't really like the piece where like Batman was gold or something like that, or Batman Beyond was gold, the version of Batman from Prime 1. A lot of people actually, when people did get the piece, a lot of people really liked it. And a lot of people was like, oh god, this looks really cool. So,
well, some people don't like variants. They think it cheapens the original.
Yeah.
But a lot of other people do like variants. And a lot of people will buy the gold versions.
Yeah.
So as long as people keep buying them, Prime 1 is going to keep making them, right?
Is there a huge difference, the price on the gold one and the original?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
I don't remember off the top of my head, but he's only $1,000, and the other Megatron was less than $1,000. Maybe in the $900 range, so the price difference wouldn't be too much.
Yeah.
So Kwong did me the favor of looking up that original Megatron, and how much was that?
$969.99. So only $30 difference from the gold version, so that's not that crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're spending $900, $1,000 on a statue already, $30.
It's not going to be that much of a difference for you.
Although people were pretty pissed about Mr. Freeze's $50.
Oh, yeah.
But
that was because of the announcement, that's a whole different
that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. So the next pre-order from Sideshow was, and it's my favorite of the bunch.
Same for me.
The Thomas Wayne Flashpoint version Batman.
From the Arkham Knight line.
This is based on the Arkham Knight skin. So this is 1/3 scale. Exclusive is limited edition to 500.
Yeah.
And is still available.
That's good.
Priced at $974.99. Payment plans as little as $109.69. Estimated arrival May through July of 2018. Can you believe we've already having statues pre-ordered for summer of 2018?
I know.
This hobby is crazy. So the Sideshow exclusive is an alternate portrait, sort of like a grimacing portrait.
And I like it too.
All right, so the size is approximately 33 inches tall, so
big
same as the other 1/3 scale statues. Listen to what comes in the box.
Oh, yeah.
1 interchangeable left arm holding a pistol, 1 right arm holding a pistol, 1 right arm holding the sword, 1 left fist, 1 left hand empty holster, 1 right hand empty holster, 1 left hand pistol holster, 1 right hand pistol holster, 1 alternate regular portrait, and 1 alternate exclusive portrait. I really like this statue.
Yeah, I really do too. It looks really cool.
Because it's like badass Batman, right?
Yeah.
Guns, swords, he's killing fools, right?
Nope, you don't get off.
Yeah. So this is actually not Bruce, though. This is Thomas in an alternate dimension. But still, this is a really cool version of Batman.
Yeah, it really is.
If this was 1/4 scale Kwong, I would buy it.
Oh, yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
But 1/3 scale's killing me. It's killing my hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
All of those Prime 1 statues are available for pre-order on the Sideshow website. We will post links in the comment section of the video, description section of the video. You want to go over to Sideshow and get some business done. And Kwong, that is it this week for Prime 1 Studio. All right, Kwong, now it's time to talk some pop culture shock.
Yes.
So they have a pre-order coming up on Monday, May the 1st at
3 p.m.
3 p.m. Pacific time. The highly anticipated M.Bison quarter scale ultra statue. Now let me apologize for not having as many pictures here as I do of some of the other statues, but the PCS website makes it very difficult
to save the picture
and time consuming to grab all their pictures because they have this weird container thing. I have to view the source, look up the image, so I'm only willing to do that for so long. So they have a as usual, 3 different versions of the statue. The regular quarter scale version is limited to 500 pieces. Estimated retail price of $529.99. Estimated ship date, second quarter 2018. Includes a handcrafted polystone figure with LED base, LED eyes, and certificate of authenticity. The Street Fighter, this is based on Street Fighter 5, so the PCS Psycho Drive exclusive is the same price, $529.99, and has 2 switch-out portraits and switch-out translucent resin hands as well.
That one looks really cool.
I think it looks killer. Then we have the PCS Player 2 exclusive, which is, again, the same price. So, going back to the Psycho Drive exclusive, limited to 300 pieces. The Player 2 exclusive is limited to 150 pieces. And so it has everything that the Psycho Drive has, except it's in black.
Yeah.
So, Kwong, I think this looks awesome.
It really does look awesome. This is something that I originally would like to pick up, but the fact that it takes forever for any of the PCF stuff to come out, it's kind of like handing them $500 and having them hold it for like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, well, you don't have to prepay in full, but they do give you a huge discount to prepay in full. But you do have to put a deposit down.
Yeah.
Or a lot of collectors do payment plans. And there has been a lot of pushback lately from collectors towards Pop Culture Shock.
Why is that?
All of the delays.
Yeah.
Just delays,
it's
delays.
You know, when we're getting all these announcements of all these statues, we just want them, you know? And when we buy them, we're just like, dude, I want them. I want it in hand. That's originally that's how I feel. But that's just because I'm new, so I'm not used to it maybe.
So look, statue collectors know pre-order statue, you gotta wait for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get delayed. But sometimes
they get extremely delayed.
Sometimes they come out on time. When, as a PCS statue came out on time lately, maybe Vega.
Yeah, probably Vega. It's probably the closest one, I think.
But I tell you what, Kwong, I've canceled, I've gotten rid of and dumped most of my PCS pre-orders. Because it makes it, for me, very difficult to have a statue budget.
Yeah.
When I don't know when stuff is going to come out.
Yeah.
Pop Culture Shock kept us more informed of when stuff was going to come out. Kept us updated of when stuff was going to come out. Maybe they wouldn't get some of the backlash that they're getting now.
Yeah.
Also, part of the problem is, like, I'm still waiting for my Sub-Zero. I paid for Sub-Zero
for like
a couple months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago. I think you started in January, didn't you?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Because that's the huge thing, is that Pop Culture Shock's price isn't like super high demanding like we've seen with, Sideshow and Prime 1. But you got to understand that it takes a really long time. So it's kind of like the delay versus price kind of. That's how I kind of look at it for Pop Culture Shock.
Maybe if all I bought were Pop Culture Shock pieces, I wouldn't mind so much.
Yeah.
But when you have other pieces that you're trying to budget for, like trying to figure out, how to pay for stuff, when stuff's going to come in, it was just
hard to.
It was just throwing my budget all off. Like the 1/3 scale Ryu. Do I know when he's going to come?
No.
I know when they told me he was going to come. That's, $750 that I have to come up with. At some point between now and the end of the year, I need to know when that's going to be.
Yeah, that's true. That could be the breaking point for a lot of collectors.
So that was very tough for me. And then at the same time, you don't need to pre-order their stuff.
Yeah.
Because 2 years from now, people are going to sell it.
Yeah. Because they're like, oh, this is going to take... A lot of people don't want it anymore because it's taking so long. So they're just like, I don't want it anymore. Here, you can wait for it. That's what it seems like it's been going on.
So a little more controversy. Did we talk about it last episode on the Shin Akumas?
Oh yeah, like his back peeling off or something like that. I don't think we know.
The kanji paint on his back is cracking and is not going to be fixed.
Yeah.
So Pop Culture Shock was aware of the issue. They tried to fix it. They couldn't fix it, so...
So I'm curious why they didn't like actually try to do something, like at least give some money back or something. It's kind of a huge backlash right there.
I think the thought is that they're all that way, so nobody can complain if they're all the same. Mm-hmm. But that really soured me.
Yeah.
Even though it's not happening on the regular Akumas that I have. Yeah. It's just a real. I think it's a spit in the face to everyone who collects PCS statues. Yeah. If you send a statue with a flaw in it like that, and it's just okay.
Yeah, that's tough, man. It's really tough.
It's not okay. I mean, you send statues that have flaws, but if they have a major flaw, like a huge part of his back is going to peel and crack and be gross, that's not okay, right?
That's especially for how much you pay for it too. It's not definitely.
And so I know some collectors are sending them back and asking for a full refund. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but
I hope you guys do get it.
That really soured me. And then, I'm dreading Sub-Zero coming because of his little peanut head that we've seen.
Peanut head? I haven't seen it.
Either his head is smaller than intended or the cloth is not great, but...
What? Really?
The ninjas are off from the prototypes significantly.
I am super worried now if you do get it.
I'm super worried too. It's not a cheap statue.
Yeah.
And like the Akumas and the ninjas were supposed to be flagships for Pop Culture Shock.
Yep.
They're statues that everybody said, these are statues are going to be grail statues. They're going to be highly sought after, and they're not delivering on that expectation.
I guess the production quality isn't there for some other reason or something.
Which is a shame because I have quarter scale statues behind you. And they're awesome. I love them. The 1/3 scale statues just not coming out. First you had Hairgate on Akuma. Yeah. And then you have Kanji Gate on Shin Akuma. And then you have Peanut Head Gate on the ninjas, apparently. I'm, going to wait to have mine in hand before making a judgment because a lot of times the early pictures that people post aren't the greatest. Yep. But I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, Akuma came out good.
He really did.
Yeah, he really did. So just have to wait and see on the ninjas. But yeah.
Because you got a Scorpion coming too, though. No, or
no.
Sub-Zero.
So yeah, I'm dumping a lot of my PCS pre-orders just because I can't handle the delays anymore. And it so screws with my budget. Yeah. So screws with my budget to not know when stuff is going to come and when I'm going to have to pay for stuff. So yeah, but that being said, I would love to have Bison.
Me too.
But I don't know if I'm going to pre-order anymore. If I want a PCS statue, I'll just wait for it to be released. I
would, if anything, it would be cool if, somebody just, sold over the deposit later on in the future, after 2 years or something like that, and then it's about to release, then you just buy it off them. I think that would be a smart idea to do.
I see them for sale all the time. So that's it this week from Pop Culture Shock. They do have the M.Bison pre-order. Statue does look really cool. Yep. On Monday,
May 1st,
3 p.m. Pacific time. I do expect it to sell out fast. Yeah. So if you do want to put in a pre-order for it, then I would jump on right away, 3 p.m. Yep. Right? All right, Kwong. Now it's time to talk some Sideshow Collectibles.
Yes.
Sideshow had 2 pre-orders in the past 2 weeks. First up, this is for all the Mac Daddies, the Daddy Macs out there, the serious Iron Man collectors. This is the Iron Man Mark III life-size figure by Sideshow Collectibles. You know this is going to be expensive, Kwong?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be at least, I want to say like $8K.
$7,950.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: on the life-size figures, you can do payment plans.
Yeah.
Only $715 a month.
$750.
Yes. So if you really, really like Iron Man, or you're just a big baller, this guy is going to be released December 2017 to February of 2018. They don't put edition sizes on their life-size figures.
Yeah.
Because I think they go by however many people order them. It's however many they're going to make, right? You can't say, I'm going to make 500 Iron Mans and then only sell 200.
This
Too
has
expensive
to,
for that.
Like, getting a life-size Iron Man, it has to make all the noise, too, I want to say.
I don't know. It does light up.
Yeah, it definitely lights up,
long.
but it has to hear the you know.
I don't know if it's going to...
Probably not, but that'd be awesome.
You make a lot of noise, but that's for the big ballers out there, which I am not one of them.
That's something that I do want to do in the future, though, like, have one life-size. But I don't know what life-size I would want. If you were to get a life-size, what life-size would you get? Probably the Star Wars stuff?
Life size? Can I say a real doll?
Like a sex doll?
Yes.
Oh.
I think they're cheaper, and you can do stuff to them.
What happened if you get
But there's the thing.
a life-size Harley Quinn Suicide Squad from Prime 1 or something?
Can I have sex with it?
You could if you really want to.
Okay. Well, Kwong, speaking of Harley Quinn, Sideshow's next pre-order is the Art Germ Stanley Lau line.
Yep.
1/5 scale. They're going to make the Gotham Sirens.
Yes.
So this is the Harley Quinn, priced at $350. Good price.
Yeah, definitely good price. It's 1/5 or 1/6, you said?
1/5.
1/5, yeah.
Estimated arrival March through May of 2018. A limited edition size is to be determined, so no edition.
I was about to
size.
say, when you said that, I thought you were going to actually say an actual number.
No.
I definitely knew it was.
We definitely prefer when they do.
Yeah.
But in this case, I wouldn't expect an edition size because there's not an exclusive and a regular.
Yeah.
There's just
Just one.
this Harley. But collectors definitely prefer when an edition size is announced right away. Because when that happens, you know it's going to be limited.
Yeah.
So you know you got to get your pre-order in.
Yeah.
But if it's to be determined, then you're like, well, screw it.
Yeah. It's not like
get
a valuable piece,
eventually,
whatever.
right?
Yeah. If you really wanted it, you can just get it whenever you want.
Yeah, so I do like these statues. I wouldn't have them in my collection.
Yeah.
Mostly...
Because his artwork is really great.
Yeah,
I
his
really like
artwork is really great, but I don't think the style fits in with my collection.
Yeah, I agree.
But, you know, we have the picture of all three of them together.
And I like how the base is like connects too. That's really cool.
And you know what, Kwong? Female statues sell. So having this set is going to look really cool together. That's like all their artist series, like the J. Scott Campbell, now the Art Germ, look really good. Really good put all together. So that was the two pre-orders for Sideshow. As always, links in the description if you want to get those pre-orders done.
Get some business.
And we have a little teaser.
Yeah.
We saw this teaser last episode.
Yeah, I think we saw him blacked out though. Right?
Yeah, and then they showed some of his fit and finish getting done at Star Wars Celebration.
Yes.
And now we're getting the official teaser because the pre-order for the Han Solo premium format figure is going to be on Thursday,
Awesome.
May the 4th.
Cool.
So may the 4th be with you. Han Solo, Kwong.
Yes.
What do you think?
This one looks really good. I definitely know when we were talking about it last time when we saw it at the Star Wars Celebration, this is definitely going to be mixed media, which is going to be great.
Of course.
Which I'm liking it. I honestly wish you still had a Star Wars line because this would be cool to see in person.
You know what? I kind of feel the same way.
Yeah, right?
But I'm still leery of real portraits from Sideshow.
Because I remember you said like Captain America, they did like really bad or something like that.
Sure, and then like Prime 1 is starting to use the resin, and so the faces and stuff is looking really good. Sideshow has not gone that route yet.
Could they still use PVC, I think, or something like that? Or
Polystyrene.
Polystyrene, sorry.
PVC. If they use PVC, the detail would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But it would also be more plasticky rather than a statuey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm concerned.
Because it looks great here. But then,
I wouldn't say it looks great.
I think it looks good.
I would say it looks good. Yeah. But like I said last episode, I'm concerned about the production pieces of these movie statues.
Are different than what it looks like, yeah.
Captain America, Batfleck. Yeah. Prototypes usually look pretty okay. But production, because when you move a statue from prototype to production, it does
get changed a lot.
Lose some of the detail.
Yep.
Especially in those actor likeness statues. So that does worry me. But it's up to Sideshow to prove us wrong.
Yep.
And I know they're going to try to prove us wrong. Because if they don't do this Star Wars stuff right,
then their license and we go bye-bye.
Yep. So that's it this week from Sideshow Collectibles. Alright, Kwong, last but not least, XM Studios. Now, XM Studios had a booth at Thailand ComicCon.
It's not SGTCC?
Nope.
SGCC?
Nope. So, but they haven't posted pictures.
Yeah, they didn't.
There's just been a lot of pictures from collectors around. I don't really like to steal their photos. Yeah. I'm waiting for XM to put up their own pics. But a lot of stuff that they showed there, we've largely seen before.
Yeah, we've seen like more of the Spider-Man.
More of Spider-Man.
Like the Carnage.
Yeah.
Being done.
We saw Iron Fist, which looks really cool.
Yeah, Iron Fist definitely looks really cool too. Yeah, I think that was like the highlight of what they were at.
Overall, nothing that is a must-have for me.
Same here.
Oh, that big Sentinel diorama.
Oh yeah, man, that's the centerpiece of their thing. That was really cool. That was huge. That thing's gonna be super expensive, but wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, really ambitious, really cool. I do not envy those USA collectors who want it because
that's gonna be
they're going to spend thousands of dollars in shipping charges to get him over here.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to see how many US collectors are able to get their hands.
Because I'm pretty sure you can get the individual pieces as well too, right? I'm thinking, or is it a whole set? I'm curious.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know.
Because there was like 6 X-Men on there for Memorial.
Yeah. Well, they're 1/6 scale X-Men, so yeah. And then they did show their Darth Vader diorama.
Yeah.
With little Anakin, big Anakin, and then Darth Vader.
Didn't look that great to me, personally.
Did not look that great.
Darth Vader did look good, but the other two did not. That's what I felt. Like the portrait on both of the other two just was lackluster.
Very disappointing considering XM's normal quality.
Yeah. Maybe they rushed it or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe they shouldn't have shown it yet. So we do have a little bit of a teaser. Not a teaser really, but a preview. An update of the Catwoman.
Yes. To
go with the Samurai Batman, right?
They added a new helmet and a new portrait that they wanted to do.
Yeah. So this one's going to look really good.
I'm not sure how I feel about the helmet. I think the helmet being on the bike looks really good, but I don't think it being on her looks great. But
you're going to have the option to display it however you like. Because
it's just, for me, the helmet being on her just didn't fit her outfit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because, Samurai Batman was like, he has like a samurai armor, but then I understand like girls' side, it's just different, but
her top does not look like
she was about to go fighting or something.
Well, it doesn't look like she's about to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, true.
Because that top looks like it has a ridge right here, right? And if she's leaning down on her motorcycle, that wind's going to be blowing onto that ridge. It's going to pull her top right off.
Exactly.
So, doesn't look like she's going out for a ride.
Because I definitely do like the third portrait, though, that we're seeing right here. Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah, I do like the design. I do like the portraits. It does need some tweaks. Yep. Like she does not look like she's going up for a ride on a motorcycle. Mm-hmm. It just looks like it would fall off, right?
Yes.
But overall, I do like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. And what's good about XM is, they've taken feedback, and they're working on it.
Yeah.
You see, they're tweaking it, they're working on it, and they're going to do the same thing with that Anakin Skywalker Vader diorama.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like
they're going to do the same thing. They're going to tweak
Spider-Man.
it. They're going to make it better. Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They're doing
because they listened
things.
to us when they were doing the Spider-Gwen one, and they totally revamped her completely.
So that's it this week from XM Studios, and that's it for this week's previews and pre-orders. I will put links in the description of the video if you want to go pre-order any of these statues. Mm-hmm. Anything that's on the Sideshow website is our affiliate links. Mm-hmm. So if you order through those links, Sideshow is going to kick a couple of bucks our way.
Yeah.
And it'll go to help support the channel. But buy what you like. Don't buy based on our opinions.
Yes.
Do what you got to do for your collection. And don't listen to two jabronis like us.
You mean don't listen to you, but you can listen to me.
Yes. Don't listen to me. You can listen to Kwong, who is like the biggest troll I've ever known in my life. So, yeah, good luck with that. Alright, Kwong, it's time for the collection update. When is your next piece coming?
For me, Spider-Gwen should be coming sometime, I think either mid-May or the end of May. Originally...
Spider-Man? 2099?
No. 2099 is going to come out like in December, but the small Kotobukiya one is going to come out...
Which one?
A Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen,
yeah,
okay.
Artifacts Plus. That one should be coming out most likely in either May, latest June. Originally, when we went to Silicon Valley ComicCon, I was hoping she would be there. Mm-hmm. But my girlfriend's friend who owns a comic book shop says that the only reason why WonderCon had it was because the retailer had like a premium Kotobukiya club thingy-majiggy, so that's the reason why they got it early. For me, something that I was really interested, especially today, was when I was on break at work, I did look up a bunch of Kotobukiya stuff. Because the huge thing was that I've been kind of disappointed for the Spider-Man line that I've been getting because of that weird-ass seam. Because, you know what I mean? That, Spider-Man had, his right leg was, you can see that huge seam right there. Same thing for Miles Morales. For me, I didn't notice them in the pictures because I wasn't strictly looking for that. But then I can see it as well on Spider-Gwen. So that's something I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
So it's more like an action figure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I thought that was really weird. So I did look up the bigger line for Kotobukiya, which is like artifacts, just the regular artifacts, which is like 1/10 or something, no 1/6 or something like that. They're a little bit more expensive, and that's something I kind of wanted to look for because I wanted more accent pieces to be in my collection, especially since I only get one big piece usually once a year because that's how much I can only save for. But I did want to. I am currently looking at DC Collectibles to make some smaller pieces, like the Nightwing that you recently gave me. I did want to see like something else specifically for it. I did see a Kotobukiya coming out with the Killer Joke variant from the one that they previously had. And that one looks really cool, but then you already have the Batman for. No, you don't have the Batman for that one. But that one I thought would look really cool, but I kind of felt like it would be kind of weird. Because I felt like Kotobukiya pieces, you can't literally just get it by itself. You need like a companion piece with it, specifically because it's a smaller scale. So that's something that I was keep eyeing out. I was looking at Kotobukiya, and there was just nothing that came out to me. I did look up a little bit on Good Smiles, because I know you had the turtles from there. Nothing really great that I would have bought, but I'm definitely looking for something in a smaller scale for like DC stuff, which I think DC Collectibles is probably the best bet for that, because I already have Spider-Man lines coming in. So for me, nothing else that I really originally wanted. I did look up Vegeta from Sumi Art on eBay, and that thing was like $3,000. I was like, fuck, guys.
Someone was selling them for $1,200 this week.
Yeah, it's still too expensive.
Well, we're still on the waiting list.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets converted or something. But yeah, nothing new other than that. I'm just looking at smaller pieces. If you guys have other companies that I don't look for, like for me, I've only looked for Kotobukiya and Good Smile, because those are the ones that I know that specifically focus on smaller scales. If you guys have any, companies that would be great, comment it down below. Let me look at them because I want to get more pieces going in because I'm still starting out. So, yeah.
So for me, you might have seen my unboxing of XM Studios Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
You could see him right up there.
Mm-hmm.
Half of his body. Head. Half of his body. Yep. Yeah, so I put him up there, so that means Piccolo
is called bye-bye.
Has been boxed up. Mm-hmm. And it's going to go...
to a new home.
It's going to go to a new home.
Yep.
I don't know where yet, but... Move something in, you got to move something out.
Yep.
Other than that, like I said, I'm waiting for a PCS Sub-Zero.
Yes.
Blanca is going to come sometime. Charlie and Ash is going to come sometime. Mm-hmm. Ken is going to come sometime. And then... So those will be the most...
recent stuff that would supposed to come in.
Yeah, but every PCS newsletter I get says Sub-Zero shipping next month, then next month, then next month. So right now it says May. It's going to ship in May. So that's probably the next piece.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's most definitely the next piece. Yeah. And then later on in the summer, we should see Ren from HMO.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that one's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
So, I did the unboxing of Black Panther.
Yeah, he's a really great piece, to be honest. Yeah. One of my favorites right now in your collection.
Yeah, as soon as Cable came out, though, people stopped talking about him. Yeah. People were talking about him a lot, and then Cable came out, and it was just over.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that the paint on Cable is not that great, though. They said it's good, but it's not great.
I think his skin.
Yeah, something like that.
From what I see. Mm-hmm. It looks really cool. It looks like a great, great statue. Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't have it in hand, but I'm not sure I'm buying the hype that this thing is worth $2,600 now.
Yeah. I don't think so either. Magneto, yeah. But, Magneto, definitely.
But for me, I'm not sure any statue is worth $2,600, period. So, I don't know. The Black Panther might be my last XM Studios statue.
Yeah, because there's something that XM Studios currently have, like our teasers and pre-orders that we've seen that wows us, you know what I mean? Like, I think the Battle Damage Spider-Man looked kind of interesting to me, but I just didn't like how it was... Yeah, I understand it's battle damage for a reason, but I just didn't like the portrait on it and the way that it looked for me. So that's the reason why I would... That's the only XM Studio piece that I was thinking of possibly getting, but that's pretty much it. I remember they were supposed to do an Iron Spider one, but we haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, we haven't seen much about that.
Because I know, that's what XM Studio was supposed to do.
So other than that, I don't know what pre-order I would put on my list next. I don't know I'm sure we're going to see some stuff at San Diego ComicCon, but that's not until July.
Yeah.
Sideshow will have some pre-orders between now and then. They're going to have a big collector's month in May.
Yeah.
And they're going to reveal a lot of pieces during there. So I'll be on the lookout for something Marvel from Sideshow or Prime 1. Still waiting for Warhammer 40K from Prime 1 Studio.
I say by the end of the year we'll get some more pictures. But definitely no pre-orders, I don't think.
Yeah. Of all these teasers, they haven't teased that a lot, which is interesting considering there's going to be a new edition of Warhammer 40K coming out
real soon.
Yeah, real soon. So I did order a lot of Star Wars pieces, but it's not what you think.
The Hot Toys one, right?
Yeah, I didn't order Star Wars statues. I ordered a boatload of Star Wars Hot Toys.
Yeah.
So I'm turning to the dark side. Now, traditionally, I don't like Hot Toys, but my daughter. One of the reasons I started this YouTube channel was my daughter wanted to be a YouTuber, so I wanted to figure it out and show her how to do it and help her do it. So we came up with the idea that we would start a channel for Star Wars Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Since I had that Star Wars itch anyway.
Yeah, I know. You had to get it something.
I had to scratch. I went and ordered a bunch of Star Wars Hot Toys so that my daughter and I can start doing some videos for her. So you won't see the Hot Toys on this channel, but you're definitely going to see them in the background. And you may be like, what the hell is that? Little traitor bastard. But yeah, we're going to see what these Hot Toys are all about. Do some unboxings, some reviews. Basically, a lot of the same stuff we do on this channel, but with my daughter for Hot Toys. So when that starts to come up, I got like 4 Hot Toys sitting out there right now. I got like 4 more coming in the next month. So good thing about that is they're only $200 each. Yep. But it's a lot like playing with a doll. Yeah. And I don't like playing with dolls.
Didn't you get the Arkham Knight Hot Toy too or no?
No.
No? Oh, I thought that's something you wanted to get.
No, so I have to kind of change my mindset. I have to get that out of my head. And because it's not a doll, it's a figure. Yeah. It's a high quality figure. And I have a lot of figures. I have a lot of action figures. The difference is these has clothing on them, right? And my statues have clothing on them.
You have naked statues?
I have naked action figures. Pervert. Again. Put your pervert side away just for like an hour and a half, Kwong. Okay. That way we can do this show. So Hot Toys turned over to the dark side, but I did it for a good reason.
The hot side.
I'm gonna scoot over here a little bit. So it's really what's going on with me? Waiting. So I got tired of waiting, so I ordered some Hot Toys. Yeah. And they don't have a lot of delays, and their pre-order stuff isn't that long. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. We'll see if I like them or not. Maybe I'll sell all this junk and just buy a bunch of Hot Toys. That's probably not going to happen. But we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know how it goes. And then when that channel launches, I'll let you know if you want to check out some of the Hot Toys with my daughter and I. So that's it for this week's collection update. Now, Kwong, do you know what time it is?
Question of the way!
It's time for the question of the week. I don't really have a question this week, Kwong.
Neither do I.
But we're going to start by sharing some comments from last week's video.
Oh, yeah.
So last week's video, we talked a little about Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
And then we showed off
some
of the Avengers. So Suited for Gaming has an interesting comment. They say that $360 for Iron Man 1/5 and Cap 1/5. $420 for the Thor in the same line. Sideshow is a joke. This is how they trap you now. They charge a set price for the first few pieces and then come out with a stupid price for the next character in the line once you've already bought into the set. Thank goodness I decided to hold off on this 1/5 line. Let's see how much the Hulk will cost. Probably Deadpool price. Well, I don't know about Deadpool price, but he's going to be more expensive.
Yeah. Because the huge thing about that, I think, is I originally thought Iron Man was a good price. The only reason why I think Thor is a little bit more is because he has more of a base compared to Iron Man and the Cap. Because his base is, I think, more to it. That's me personally, and I guess that's $60 worth. Maybe. Who knows?
Well, he definitely had a lot more textures, a lot more details in his outfit. And I don't like this idea that when Sideshow gets portrayed as a villain. Yeah. As a company that's trying to gouge everybody for every last cent in their pocket. Yep. I don't see them like that. I see them as artists and collectors
just
who are
like
doing stuff they like to do and they love to do. They're not trying to price gouge us. Yeah, they are a business. They do have to make money. But, they understand that. I think they understand that their 1/5 line is for a niche of collectors that is more budget conscious. And Thor is going to cost a little bit money. And Hulk is going to cost a little bit money too.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it's because production it's going to cost a little bit of money. Sideshow doesn't go, okay, we did these. They're not sitting around. We did these statues for $360. Now that they have those, let's do Thor. Let's make them more expensive. No, they go to their factories, and their factories tell them, okay, this is how much this production piece is going to cost. They say this is how much Iron Man Cap's going to cost. This is how much Thor's going to cost. They tell them Thor's going to cost more.
Thor's going to cost more.
Then Thor's going to cost more. But appreciate your comments. So this next comment comes from Ramon Jose. Ramon says, how could an increase in size would translate to a huge jump in price? Materials, labor, and shipping from China are way too cheap. An increase in size would definitely entail an increase in the said cost, but it would never justify a $300 to a $900 increase. Lots of talk about price lately, and justifiably so, as prices are definitely rising. But I think even more so than size is, I think, complexity and quality, but especially complexity plays a larger role in how much statues are going to cost.
Yeah.
Because we look at, just this week on pre-orders, we had the Prime 1 Thomas Wayne 1/3 scale statue.
Yeah, at $1,000.
Less than $1,000. And then you look at let's say a quarter scale statue like Berserk. It's only quarter scale, but it's
like $800, $900, I think.
Yeah, $1,000, same price. But that statue is
a bigger base, a lot more going on,
a lot more complex. And so, I'm sure that's what happened with Thanos. And Thanos' size, he's not going to be a huge. He's not going to be a huge statue. He's like 20-something inches tall. He is going to be wide, but no wider than, say, Black Panther up there, right? But he is going to be very complex.
Yeah. There has so much detail on him.
If you saw the making of the video, all the different pieces that they're going to need to make for that statue. Yeah. And then because of the textures in it, it's going to be a lot harder to paint. And that costs man hours, and man hours are expensive. So I know that prices are getting high.
Yeah, definitely high.
And to a lot of people getting ridiculous. But I don't think it's price gouging for the sake of price gouging. Yeah. Every statue company out there has said that factories in China are charging more. And they're going to keep charging more as long as that Chinese economy keeps growing and they keep doing better. Their workers are going to get better wages. Their materials are going to cost more. And that's just the reality. The Chinese economy is growing. So guess what? They're going to start charging more and more money until never. Until they don't. Until their economy levels off or goes flat, or if the American economy starts to grow. All of that plays into the prices of goods, and it's gonna, because all of our statues come from China, it's gonna play a large part in the prices of our statues too. So I think that has a lot to do with it as well. But I mean, Han Solo is probably gonna be around $500, right? But then you have Deadpool for $700.
Yeah, that's true.
But mixed media is cheaper than Polystone, I guess.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but...
Yeah. All right, next we have Collector Bro 44, who says, great show. I know you are getting the Star Wars itch. I just received the Kylo Ren premium format last week, and Sideshow nailed it in my opinion from proto to production piece. The only thing that it doesn't address as a statue that you mentioned, and that is that he has a helmet, not a face sculpt. Hopefully Sideshow will step up their game in that area, especially as I have the Darth Maul premium format coming this summer. Yeah, so one of the reasons Kwong did not order the Kylo Ren was because he did not come with a helmetless face.
Yeah, that was a huge reason why too. Definitely really wanted the piece. There was a little bit of some problems that some collectors that got the piece saying that his lightsaber got a little droopy after a couple of days. Curious what's going on there.
Yeah, so Collector Bro, if you're watching, let us know. Is your lightsaber drooping.
Yeah, because I saw like a few pictures. Some people are having it. But I'm thinking maybe it could be because of maybe their room maybe was a little too hot, maybe, or I don't know. The day could be hot and then maybe it bended. Who knows?
Yeah, so depending on the type of material they used for the lightsaber, because if you do one of the light up sabers, then it's like a plastic or almost like a glass on there, so it's not going to, have that bendy effect. But if it's just a little piece of plastic and you put it in a really humid place, it has the possibility.
I'm thinking that's what it is, but I could be wrong. I don't have a piece in hand, so.
Yeah, so it's disappointing that it doesn't light up.
Yeah.
Especially because the Hot Toys version does.
Yeah.
The Hot Toys version lightsaber does light up. But also, they didn't have a maskless portrait either. Mm-hmm. So Kylo Ren just does not want you to see him without his helmet, Kwong.
It's not?
He does not want you to see him.
Well, we don't really see him. Yeah, we do. We kind of see him maskless a lot throughout the movie.
Throughout the end of the movie, a lot. Yeah. So maybe they'll make a version from The Last Jedi, and then we'll get a maskless portrait. Yeah. I don't see anybody making customs.
Yeah.
Typically, I don't see that with Star Wars statues at all. But yeah, thanks a lot for your comment, Collector Bro. So now this week's question of the week, I want to talk a little bit about delays. I want to hear your thoughts about delays. When I talked about it a lot in this week's episode. So what do you think about delays? Yes, we have to deal with them, but what's a reasonable delay? Do you think that it's better when a company lets you know? Like when Sideshow is going to have a project delayed, they send us an email. Hey, it's going to be delayed. Does that make it better? Does that make it worse? Does customer service have a big effect on what your thought process is when a statue gets delayed? And how much of a delay is too much? Let us know in the comment section below. And we might share some of your comments on next week's episode. Alright, Kwong, now it is time for our featured video. And this week, I've chosen a video of a hot toy.
A hot toy?
No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding. The featured video this week comes to us from Statues, Figures, and More. And he is reviewing the Batman Beyond exclusive statue by Prime One Studios. So this statue, the reason I picked it is because this statue turned out super good.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people love it. This is something that this is like one of the pieces that I originally wanted as well. But it wasn't the one. Because I'm so used to Terry McGinnis, but then this one was just Batman, and I was like, eh.
This is better than Terry McGinnis, Kwong. This is from the Arkham Knight video game, 1/3 scale. Make sure you go and check out Statues, Figures, and More Batman video. Subscribe to his channel. Check out all his videos. I hope you enjoyed this latest episode of Statue Talk. Let Kwong and I know what you thought of some of the topics we covered in this week's episode. Now, Kwong, out of all the statues we saw this week, what is your standout piece?
I want to say M.Bison.
M.Bison?
Yeah, that's the only one that like, pops out to my head for this week.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, for me, it's going to be Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Batman.
That's true. Okay.
From Prime One Studio. 1/3 scale, looks awesome. Like alternative versions of Batman. Thomas Wayne
You gotta watch the Flashpoint.
Looks killer.
Did you watch that yet?
I don't remember. Now, if you're an addict like me or a beginner collector like Kwong, and you can't wait a whole 2 weeks for the latest previews and pre-orders, check out our website, statuereview.com, and give our page a like on Facebook. I try to share as much as possible to those two places. Previews, pre-orders, news, topics from around the world of statue collecting. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up to date on all of our latest unboxings, reviews, and updates to our collection. I have 3 videos in the can right now. The RH Studios Death Dealer, Tsumi Piccolo, and Black Panther from XM Studios. So if there's any one of those 3 that you want to see, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll get that out for you next week. And remember, statue collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. This has been Joe Prodzik.
Quangtran?
Thanks for watching.
You don't want to add Super Gorilla?
No, fuck Supergirl.